So Zach, let's go ahead and get into our bee suits.
Yeah.
All right, so we're about to suit up, and my wife is a little weird, so she wants to watch us get dressed. So here goes.
Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. Get that going a good little bit. And you don't want a big flame, you just want it to smolder and it'll last longer. One really important thing, this is about to get really hot. So whenever you hold your smoker, you want to hold it by these wooden pieces here, and I'll be able to do that. All right, Zach, go ahead and get your gloves on. You got my hop tool?
Yeah.
So now we're going. What we're gonna do is put a couple puffs of smoke in here. And that kind of helps cover up any alarm pheromones that they may have.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Wow.
So I keep having this issue where they are building
Combs.
a couple of combs together.
And they're connecting, and then that really messes up the flow here.
Oh,
Can
wow.
Can I hold the comb?
Let's get closer.
And something doesn't smell right over here. Do you smell it? Come here, smell that.
I prefer, I'm nervous as it is. Okay, what does it smell like?
I don't know how to describe it. It's almost garlicky.
That one's almost done, dude.
So what is it
Now
that you're actually looking for when you're doing these inspections?
Well, for one, I'm looking for the queen. For two, I'm looking for eggs and larvae. Look, right there.
Yeah?
Do you see where I'm pointing?
Yeah.
That's a bee about to emerge.
Really?
There's another one just walked right over it.
There looks like there's a powdery substance covering the honeycomb, the brown stuff. Is that from where the worker bees have covered?
Yes, that's just the cap.
That's the cap. That's what they've capped. Oh wow! Look at all the caps here.
Zach,
like,
please
this
don't
down
mess with
here
that.
are caps that there's like little bees in, essentially, and the worker bees have covered it until it emerges to be another bee.
The darker the comb is, the longer it's been there. I learned that on my bee courses.
That's not good. Did you see how that piece of wood has fallen?
Yeah.
So
But
what
that
in the world?
fell a while back. I couldn't get it back up without destroying it. So this one pretty much.
They were together too long.
Have you found the queen?
I have not.
We have never found it.
Is that what you're worried about right now?
Look, they're eating the honey.
I wouldn't say I'm worried about it. I mean, there's evidence that we have a queen, and
Yeah.
that's kind of good enough. It's not great.
What's the evidence that we currently have a queen?
The eggs, the larvae, I mean, we're growing, we're not dying out. I mean, you look at all these bees.
Yeah.
One other thing that I do is I give them a lot of sugar water. That helps.
Hang on, Zach.
That helps them with a lot. And see, look, Tamara, come here. These are beetles right there.
Will you come closer to the camera? Show the... Oh, I see the beetles.
I mean, obviously, a lady I spoke to yesterday, her name is Pam. And she's been doing it for a long time. The guy she was with, he had been doing it for 12 years. She had been doing it for 4 years. So I don't want to say that I don't think that they're right, because she was very confident about the picture that I showed her being wax moths. But she also said that they would clear out, kill your hive.
So I wonder if our Flowhive is what's making the difference right now.
I don't know. I don't know. And so, again, I don't want to say that she's wrong, but I do hope she's wrong.
Right.
And I've been seeing that stuff on the bottom of the hive for months and months and months. So, well, I guess we've been doing this since May, and I've literally seen them there since the beginning. So, you know, if that's what it is, and I just thought that they were the little, those little mites. So this is the brooder. This is where they lay the eggs. This is where their food is, their stores and all of that. And then this is the super. And this is where...
Oh, wow.
This is where they will make exclusively honey. And the big part of that is because of this piece right here. This is called the queen excluder. And it's got little holes, and it's just big enough for the worker bees to come up. So the drones can't come up, the queen can't come up. So they don't have any way to get into this. So this is a flow hive. And this being a flow hive, I've got these plastic interlocking channels.
Oh, wow.
And they've really not started doing anything in here just yet.
So when that starts getting full is when we know we can start collecting honey.
That's right. It's important to do these inspections about every 2 to 3 weekends. We come out here and do this just to really make sure that we have our queen, make sure that our colony is still thriving. We've got stuff. We got bees hatching, and I saw evidence of all that. I did not see any wax moths. I do see a handful of beetles, but you know what? It's pretty impossible to not have the beetles. I don't know of any way to completely get rid of them. Maybe I'm wrong, but, and actually, I hope that you can see this. If you look, so these are interlocking channels, and if you see there's a little bit of space in between them, and then down here you can see where they've started waxing in between those lines.
Have they?
Yeah, let me see. So if you look kind of at an angle, right down there, that bottom line, it's a straight yellow line down there. I don't know if you can see it.
I don't think so.
No. Well, that just is where they've started to enclose that so that it'll be a full cell.
Gotcha.
And then when we open it up, it'll be a channel. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe.